What's going on, guys? We just got this kit right here. It's from guys over at AVS right there. I don't know if it'll, yeah, there we go. AVS. I think they specialize in like airbag parts, but they just happen to have this kit that look really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you guys. We're probably gonna be doing a video on installing it. This is the truck right here. It's for you 99 to 06 GM truck owners. Yeah, but let's see. Let's get it started with this kit. See what we got in the bag. Oh, probably shouldn't show the slip. Get my address on there. Looks like we got stickers. All right. Looks like they sent a few extra knickknacks. It's always appreciated, you know. Company looking over you guys. But what we got here is a remote system for the door poppers. All right, that's pretty cool. Look at what we got here. Let's see. It's gonna be pretty weird trying to open this with one hand. Actually, let me pull out the knife. Oh, dropped the package. I'm not prepared. Video just cut out, but looks like we got some push buttons in here. All right, that's pretty cool. I guess this is to open the doors right here. Pretty convenient. I think I'd put those on the order also, just so I don't have to buy my own switches. Makes it a little simpler for you, you know. Let's see. I think this would be the actual door popper mechanism. One that connects to the latch. It's pretty nice. I like how they package everything. Make it all look nice. Let's see how the poppers look like. And I know they sell these things separately, but honestly, they want to do all the wiring process, you know, figuring out the relays and all that. But I mean, look at the mechanism. Pretty good steel and all that. I'm not sure what gauge it is, but it is pretty nice. It's all electronically controlled. I'm not sure if that causes anywhere doing it, like moving it like that. But got the poppers right there. That on the floor. Yeah, but look, got the sticker right there. You can kind of see it. And then with these door poppers, they actually give you some instructions on them, so it makes it a lot easier. That's what I was really looking for. I don't think they have these up on the website, but I mean, it's really handy, you know, just so you know what they want you to do with these. You know, you should always read instruction manuals on every piece of equipment you buy. It's really important, you guys. You know, they'll leave really helpful tips in there, especially for car audio stuff. You know, always read your car audio amplifier instruction manuals. You know, always read your speaker manuals and all that, you know, just so you don't blow your stuff out either. Same thing with this thing though. You know, they give you all your instruction manual. I think this one they did have online. So this one, seems a little more simpler. You know, you gotta get the power, ground, you know, and then you can send your outputs. I guess they would be the top two buttons. Lock your doors. And if you want to hook up other things also, you know. It's pretty nice. They give you all these instructions. It's all detailed, it's all pictured, you know. A lot of us learn by pictures, so makes it easier. That's for this kit right here. What I really like is they loom it all up. Make it look nice. They give you extra feet too. So it's really easy. But then you can see they have the output to passenger door, to driver door. You got ground right there. You got your 12-volt power. And I think there should also be Optional power output to remote system. Yeah, that'd probably be for your optional your alarms and all that. Input from remote receiver. So this would be for the AVS actual remote system down here. But yeah, they basically wire everything up. They loom it all up. They make it look nice. There's a pretty big heat shrink. I wonder what size that is. But yeah, then they have these emergency wires, the lockout wires. That's what I really like about this kit too. I wouldn't know how to do any of this with the lockout. So this is really handy right here, just in case you know, you're ever stuck in a bind ever, or out of your vehicle. You just tap these to a 12 volt positive, 12 volt ground, and then should pop open the driver door. That's what it says on the. If you want to take a pause, quick brief pause, you know, check it out. But yeah, they make everything pretty much simple for you guys. You know, the door poppers are right there, the switches, the door pushers. These are really handy because I'm gonna fill up the speaker with, or the speaker. I'm gonna fill up the door with speakers, so just giving that extra, you know, boost to open the doors. It's really handy. Yeah, but yeah, filler plates, that's about it. Yeah, let's go check out the truck real quick, just so you guys get an idea of how this truck looks like. Has a lot of work needing to be done to it, but it's already had so much work done. So we're getting started with this. So what I want to do, remove the door handle completely, switch this over to the middle, make a center console, and then we'll probably, I was gonna stick with these speakers, but we're gonna get bigger ones and put them all over the door, which would be, I think, a little better in my opinion. We got the big brakes on there. No front end for now. We're waiting for the HD front end. But yeah, same thing on both sides. Had quite a bit of work done to this thing. Well, I mean, not work done. I mean, work as in me doing it. But I used to have an amplifier over there. No, in that car right there with the big old crash on the side. Yeah, but let me see. Let me show you guys the engine bay. So what had happened with this engine, so I had to put in a new one. The old one had overheated on me, and me being the fool I was, I drove it back home about like 30 minutes. But I mean, the whole process of doing this was pretty nice. I got a pretty good truck now, you know. All runs clean. We were able to wire in some electric fans also. Looks all pretty nice though, you know. Take your time with things. You make them work. We also try not to tell anybody, but there's also this battery in the back. I don't have it really secured that well. If it gets stolen, well, that's on me. But I think I should probably secure it a little better, probably run it inside the cab. But yeah, guys, we're gonna put the poppers on this truck, and then we're gonna go from there.